How are we doing today, guys? Thank you once again for joining me on Viper 9 Toy Videos. Today, I have the new Star Wars Vintage Collection from the Ahsoka series, Shin, Hati, which is the apprentice of Balin's skull. On the back of the card, you see a brief little description of Shin. She is VC 356, and then the nice little still shot of her, and then the action shot there of her. One thing I did not talk about with the Balin video is the orange lightsaber. That leads me to believe, if you follow the lore that has been established in the lightsabers, with the bleeding saber, I would almost dare say orange seems like they're not as evil as they could be. Maybe, you know, they're mercenaries, but maybe, just maybe, they haven't quite turned full Sith. But I don't know if that's the case or not on why they have orange sabers. And I really do love how that has kind of come through on the figures, because I remember seeing still shots of the show and a lot of people speculating that they were orange. But like, if you look at that saber, that does not look red to me. That does look orange. So, to the Shin Hati herself, double ball joint neck. She does have the pauldron armor is separate from her. Oh, wow. She can go way past T-pose on that. Like, look at that. That is pretty awesome. Her face detail, too. Like, when I first got these figures, I'm like, oh, man, she has some really weird paint rub on her face. And I don't know if my camera will focus enough. But you can see a little bit there and under her eye. They actually got the moles on her face on there. Shoulder articulation, or elbow articulation. I already talked about shoulder. Let's move on to elbows. Elbow articulation is pretty decent. Does not have rocker wrists, just swivels. So that does not take away from her grasp there, which I really do appreciate. We've talked about that before on some female figures where they put the rocker wrists in, and then it takes away from her being able to hold her lightsaber or anything like that. The ball jointed waist. The soft goods, like, it's not a soft goods skirt, it's a rubber skirt, but it's very soft rubber, very malleable. So she can almost do the splits. Her hip armor does interfere with that a little bit, but she's got the ball joint, the thigh swivel. The knees, I would assume, are pretty decent. That knee wants to bend, and it's fairly decent. It's not, like, amazing. And then she does have rocker ankles right there. Want to be just a little tight, so I'm definitely going to have to heat those up before I play around with it too much. And then she does have the spot on her belt to attach her hilt. I love her hilt too. Kind of a three-prong design right there. Zzz. Yeah, I'm digging that. So I just kind of want to do a little bit of a comparison between a red saber and these orange ones. So here I have a Darth Vader red, and then here is Shin's. So you can see, my camera will focus. Wow. Like, it's gotten worse. There we go. So you can definitely see between Balin and Shin's that is not a red. That is definitely an orange compared to Darth Vader's. That's really awesome. I really would love a little bit more of a, like, explanation on that. I'm not 100% sure my explanation has ground on that, because, you know, we've kind of seen some more middle ground people that kind of had red no matter what. But Ahsoka did heal hers, so they're white. So I don't know. Maybe it's because they don't have a true following. They're not Sith. They're not Jedi, so they're able to have the orange. But we'll see. maybe season 2 will hold some answers for us. But right now, guys, I'm going to go ahead and leave it with hit that like, smash that follow if you haven't already. Do follow me on the Facebook and Instagram to hopefully see some pictures of these guys on the internets. But right there, I'm going to go ahead and leave that with thank you for watching.